West Elm Caleb is a serial dater in New York City who is exposed across TikTok for ghosting countless women after seemingly good dates, becoming the internet's villain as users exposed him to the world. The West Elm Caleb saga began on January 11 when TikToker Meme Shoe posted a skit describing the experience of getting ghosted in NYC, writing, "This one's dedicated to Caleb," in the description. The top comment for the video reads, "Is it the West Elm guy, LOL?" with over 1,000 likes. A few days later, dating TikToker Kate Glavin posted a video getting ready for a date with a tall, financially stable New Yorker. TikTokers started tagging her in the video about West Elm Caleb, suspecting she was about to get ghosted by the infamous mustachioed man. Sure enough, Glavin posted an update saying she was in fact dating, quote, a West Elm Caleb. In a second update, she describes 2 dates she and Caleb went on the previous weekend and shares a text between her and Caleb where he says he's upset by Meme Shoe's call-out video and that he's not the Caleb Meme Shoe was talking about. Glavin says she doesn't care if this man lives or dies and shows another DM from a woman warning her about Caleb. As the two talked, they discovered Caleb sent her the same messages, same Spotify playlist, and was cheating on her, actually going on a date with both women on the same Saturday. Lots of other women came out saying they'd gone on dates with West Elm Caleb, all regaling how he ghosted them either before a date or after a good date and revealing his red flags to the world. Internet sleuths determined that Caleb is allegedly one Caleb Hunter, a designer for West Elm, giving a very public face to the stories that inspired him to wipe all his social media according to the video by Glavin. As stories of West Elm Caleb spread, Meme Shoe posted updates clarifying that the Caleb she was speaking about was not the same Caleb everyone else was talking about, accidentally exposing a different serial dater than her own, something she celebrated by dancing in another post. The West Elm Caleb saga quickly became the most viral story online as more and more women spoke out against him, with the media covering it all. However, the exposure of Caleb didn't sit well with everyone, particularly as people harassed him, tried to dox him, and tried to get him fired from his job. The tide soon turned as users began defending Caleb, calling out the women exposing him for essentially sending a hate mob after a man who's simply playing the dating game like everyone else. Some called the exposers jealous that they didn't get a second date. Many of Caleb's accusers deleted their video following backlash because of this. Taylor Lorenz of the New York Times shared a series of tweets by Gita Jackson, saying that the exposure of Caleb is not a feminist act, as some are portraying it, and that all it does is open women up to the same sort of exposure. Glavin responded to the Lorenz video, saying she does not support the mob hate toward Caleb, didn't expect it to go viral or anyone to care so much, and that she sees lots of misinformation spreading about him. She says she always keeps the guys that she dates anonymous in her videos, claiming what she said about him was not doxing, and ultimately the first video kept her safe from a potentially dangerous man. The West Elm Caleb situation is a lot like the attempted cancellation of Couch Guy in 2021, where TikTokers banded together against a man they suspected was cheating on his girlfriend, based on a video of him sitting next to 3 other women as she comes to surprise him at college. Couch Guy became an internet-wide subject of criticism and accusations, all of which he and his girlfriend denied, inspiring lots of debate over whether or not it was fair to make such bold public assumptions about someone. No corner of the internet has been left untouched by the wrath of Caleb, inspiring discussions and memes all over Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as well as TikTok. Trevor Noah even discussed it on The Daily Show, defending Caleb, comedically asking viewers, can we not just go on bad dates anymore? The idea of West Elm Caleb has now become the ultimate metaphor for the serial dater who ghosts you for no reason, a character too many young singles across the world have experienced. The exposure of West Elm Caleb is a classic example of the internet blowing something way out of proportion, to the point to where a villain is made out of someone who most likely doesn't deserve it, ultimately giving users what they love the most, piping hot tea and a punching bag to smack away at. Consequences be damned.